Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's new makeup releases where I'm going to be chatting about the new makeup that's been announced, sneak peeked and released this past week, and I'm going to let you know whether or not I want to pick it up or if I'm anti-hauling it. I am doing this every Friday. Every Friday I come back and I'll let you know about the new makeup in the beauty community so that we can chat about whether or not we want to pick it up. I'll let you know what I think in this episode and then I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments. If you have not been here before, hello, my name is Angie. I am a lover of fashion and makeup, still very much in love with makeup. So if you want to see some more makeup on the timeline, or if you just want to see someone that's very much in love with color, just see some more experimentation on the timeline, don't forget to subscribe because I upload 5 videos a week. I did film this look just before. I'm actually using some of the new ABH cream products, and I'm also using, oh my dog is here, I'm also using trying out the Norvina shadows for the first time. I'm using this number 1 on my eye look, and I'm trying out the Norvina lashes as well. So if you're wondering about this look, I will link all the things that I'm using in a pinned comment, and I will have this look up. I'm aiming Tuesday, but I will have the look up next week for sure. In the description box, you'll also be able to find all the things that I'm talking about in this episode, including links to where you can find it. You will also find my vlog channel, my merch, and my socials. In case you want to follow me on my other socials as well, which I 1,000,000% recommend because I've been popping off on both Instagram and my vlog channel, so I definitely recommend you checking those out. But I don't have any of the news. Do I? No. I don't have any of the news. Well, the ABH is pretty new. It just released, so if you are interested in that, you can just wait until Tuesday and we'll chat about it then. Or check the pinned comment. Oh lord. Oh lord. Let's see what we can talk about. I quickly want to mention this. Oh wait. I quickly want to mention that my friend Samantha Marsh launched her own brand. She launched a brand that is basically about like planning and being inspired, starting inspired, staying inspired. I was actually thinking of buying some of these things, and I was so busy the day that she released it, and I went in the day after to pick up some things, and most of the things were sold out. I'm super excited for her, so I will be waiting for the restock. I won't say that I'm surprised it was sold out. It just jumped out of my mind, and then I went back to buy some and it was sold out, but I'm sure she'll restock. I will link it down below. I know this isn't beauty related, but I mean, Samantha is my friend and she is having a beauty channel, so I will link down below in case you're interested. I will link her launch video as well in case that is something that you want to check out. Here is something that I am fairly interested in and I can see myself picking this up, and this is KVD has released their Epic Kiss Nourishing Vegan Butter Lipstick. That's a lot of words, but it seems really nice. Because just look at this description. It's a high pigment color, hydrating lip care, shiny finish, and a sleek studded case. I love this studded case, and I love that they use this for this like more slimmer packaging with the shiny lipstick, because I love a shiny lipstick. I don't know if this is gonna, it says high pigment, so I'm guessing it's not gonna be sheer, but it looks very pretty, and it's a couple of like bold colors and some neutrals. I am intrigued by this. I was at Sephora when I was in Gothenburg seeing my friend Maggie, and I don't see myself going to a Sephora for quite a little bit, but next time I go to Sephora I will definitely check this out because I do think that this looks really pretty, and this is something that I can see myself picking up. But it is available and I will link it down below. Maybe I'll buy one if I order online, who knows. I do like seeing lip colors though, because sometimes lip colors just, you know, it's not the same seeing them online. I like watching lip swatching videos. Do you remember when lip swatching videos were so big? I know some people hate filming those, but I love filming those. And I love filming them because I know how helpful they are. They are so helpful, and it's so sad to see that nobody's doing that anymore. I don't know what brands are like, which brands are sending out full collections to which influencers, but I really hope that we can see more influencers within the beauty community swatching out an entire lip line, because it is so helpful. I really think it's so helpful. This was something that was a little bit confusing to me. Glossier, I still have Glossier things. I haven't forgot. Listen, I didn't forget. I have not a full face, but almost a full face of Glossier. Not a bronzer though, because they're releasing bronzers, and it's still here, and I'm planning to film that next week. I'm gonna try out Glossier, but I'm not gonna be trying out the bronzer, and to be honest, I'm not that interested because I feel like this is a bit weird. It's only 4 shades, and there's nothing wrong with just releasing 4 shades. I honestly think that you can have a pretty diverse range with 3 shades, to be honest. And it's not about releasing a lot of shades, because some brands they'll have like 50 foundation shades and it's still just light medium, but this is 4 shades, and I feel like the darkest one, which is called Volt, it just looks copper. And I saw a picture. If you're interested, you can go in and you can check the promotional pictures. I guess it's also on the Glossier website. You can just check the link down below. And I saw them use this bronzer on a deep skin model, and you can definitely see it, but it looks red. It just looks like a blush. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just a little bit confused because it looks like a coppery red blush, which is beautiful, but I'm just like, is that the perfect bronzer shade? And with that being said, I mean, I obviously do not have a darker skin tone. I would love to hear your thoughts, because I think that when it comes to these things and just the makeup community being more diverse and the makeup community creating products for everyone, I think it's important to listen to the voices of the people that are usually left out. And that's not me, so I would love to hear your thoughts about this. Did you also think that this shade range was a bit weird, because there are like 3 lighter shades and then 1 red? That's what I'm seeing, but maybe I'm not seeing it correctly, because I know that sometimes, and that's why I stopped giving that harsh opinions about shade ranges, because sometimes I'm like, oh, that looks awful, and then I watch a video of someone with a deeper skin tone using the products and it looks amazing, and I'm like, I obviously have no clue. But I would love to hear your thoughts about this down below. I do think the packaging looks beautiful though, and I guess a lot of people are interested in seeing bronzers from Glossier. I just thought that at least from these promotional pictures, it looked a little bit weird. I don't know if weird is the right word, but I just was a little bit confused. Here's something that I actually think, we always say that like, oh, everything's already been done. There's nothing new to be had in the beauty community. Can we just agree on that this waterproof top coat, the mascara top coat that Huda Beauty has come out with, that's pretty unique. I have never seen that before. I don't know if she invented it, but at least it's unique enough to not be released that often. It's literally a small wand with like just a top coat for your lashes to make your mascara waterproof. So it's like, if you already have your favorite mascara, you can just put this top coat on top of it and it's gonna be waterproof and smudge proof. And I think that if this works, listen, if it works, isn't that amazing? I don't know if it works, but it sounds like a great idea, because it's like, if this works, then whatever mascara you like, because this says it's not going to change the formula, it is going to give you a lightweight, comfortable and flexible hold that won't weigh down or distort your lashes, making eyelashes waterproof, tear-proof, sweat-proof, and smudge-proof. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm eager to see people trying it out. Like, I want to see if this works. If it works, that's amazing. Like, your favorite mascara all of a sudden can be waterproof, and you don't have to, like, have different versions, because sometimes the waterproof version is just not as good as the normal version, at least from my humble experiences. e.l.f. is... my dog. e.l.f. is releasing more bite-size thing. I think that this like bite-size collection from e.l.f., it got so much hype. I think they're gonna ride this train for quite some stations, if I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be a bite-size balm for $4. It seems to be 4 different colors. That coconut one looks really pretty. And then there are bite-size brows. I honestly think that these could be cool. I think that this is the same packaging as the bite-size eyeshadows, but instead of being 4 eyeshadows, it is 2 brow powders and 2 brow gels, or like brow waxes. And it comes in blonde, taupe, neutral brown, auburn, dark brown, and black. I think it's nice, and it's so affordable. It's only $3 for the brow thing and $4 for the balm. It is available July 23rd. I think it's already available if you're like an e.l.f. I think it's like an e.l.f. club. I think it's free to join though, but yeah, let me know if you're interested in this. I honestly think that it's smart of them to ride the bite-sized train. This sounds weird. I'm just hoping that they'll get off before it gets too old. We all know of at least a couple of brands that have been riding those trains and they refuse to get off. Not mentioning names, but it's like
Charlotte Tilbury and NARS.
Violet Voss has released another eyeshadow palette. I'm really holding my breath for like Violet Voss to release something else. Give us something new. Give us something else. This is the Wild Dahlia palette, and it's still I mean, the packaging is not selling me the vision, it's not selling me the dream. And also, I did use this picture from Beauty News Official. Love the gals, love their Instagram, love their channel. And they had this, which was also showing some makeup looks that was made with the palette. And I'm like, where's that blue though? I'm thinking that probably the blue shadow is the one that's next to the what looks to be a matte black. And it's probably a blue duochrome. But they look nothing alike. Nothing alike. They're not siblings. They're not distant cousins. I don't even know if they've ever met. Whoever took the product photography, it seems to be two different palettes. That blue look, it's like one of those pictures when it's like find a thing that doesn't fit in, and it's like literally this blue look. It's so weird. So weird. I don't know, I've never tried Violet Voss, and still I'm out here like, I'm rooting for you. I don't know, I'm just hoping for them to have success, but they seem to be like just standing in one spot, just trying to create a momentum, and it's just like, maybe you need something new. Maybe you need a new approach. Maybe you need a new product, a new formula, a new packaging, a new designer for your packaging. And I don't really know what they're trying to, yeah, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. That could just be me. There is some new products from M Cosmetics, and I will say, had I not bought these like ABH products, I might have been intrigued to try these out, because these are the new So Soft collection by M Cosmetics, and it is 6 blushes and 4 bronzers. I do feel, looking at the swatch pictures, that they seem to go very deep with these bronzers, and if this is the kind of formula that both shears out and you can also build them, I feel like this could cover quite a lot of skin shades. And I love that the blushes are like neutral, pink, a deep berry one, and also bright orange. That bright orange, yeah, it almost got me. And I'm gonna be totally honest with you, I still don't feel like I'm out of the woods with that one, because nothing can pull on my heartstring like an orange cheek product. I go into Pokemon mode, and I'm like,
gotta catch them all.
This collection is available now though, and I will link it down below in case you are interested. Here is something that I'm like, there's a lot of things this week and I'm like, oh, this is cute, or this is fun, or this is smart. And this is one of those things that next time I do an order from Colourpop, I just got an order from Colourpop this week. I got both of my orders from Colourpop this week, the ones that I ordered, you know. I ordered the High Tide palette. I'm thinking about filming with that for next week as well. Are you interested? Asking for a friend? No, actually asking for me. But they released these, the ice cream bites. I said when they released these quads, I was like, oh, I really hope that they will come out with more of these quads in more fun, interesting, or colorful color options. And here we are, and they look so cute, and I like that they're not all monochromatic. I like that some of them are neutral, some of them are colorful. I love that one with 2 browns and 2 turquoises. That one is so pretty. I love that like two-toned moment. I also really love that one of these quads is 4 pressed glitters. I feel like Colourpop is listening to us. They're like, fine, have the glitters in the quad. All of the glitters look really, really pretty, and Colourpop has a pretty good pressed glitter formula, if I'm gonna be honest. And this is how I want them to sell me pressed glitters. Either in pots with gel, which is my favorite, or like this, just a quad with glitters. You can have it on the side. Nabla also has something similar. You can have it on the side. You can add some glitter if you want to, but you don't have to get it in your palette if you don't want to. You just buy it on the side, and if you're not feeling the mood for glitter, you don't have to be worried about glitter particles getting in all of your other shadows in your palette. So I honestly think that coming out with quads with just glitter, brilliant. Brilliant. Please always do that, Colourpop. And yeah, next time I do an order from Colourpop, if it's still in stock, that like minty blue, turquoise, brown quad that actually looks like mint chip chalk ice cream. That's so hard to say when you're not English speaking. I honestly think that that one is so cute, and I love that combo. So yeah, I could see myself getting that one. Jaclyn made another release. This was like a ninja release for her birthday, and these were glosses. So they are glosses. They're $18 each, or there is a trio where you can buy all 3 for $37, I think. And there seem to be some other bundles as well. There's a gold, a champagne, and like a sparkling, icy, almost white one. They're all glittery glosses. I mean, I like a gloss as much as everyone else. I am wearing the Sigma lip oil today. I really enjoyed these. I'm not, if it's gonna be a gloss, if it's sparkle, fine. But if I can choose, I choose a gloss without sparkles. That's just my personal opinion. And I honestly think that there are so many, I have so many good glosses in my collection. The last thing I need is to add more. I was a little bit surprised when I saw the new Wayne Goss palette. This is the new Luxury Eye Palette. This one is in Pearl. I was a little bit surprised when I saw this because first of all, it looks very similar, I feel like, the first one he had. But it doesn't have the black. Didn't he say that all of his palettes was gonna have a matte black because every look needs a matte black? I'm a fan of matte blacks, but I don't think that his clientele, maybe, I don't think that they need a matte black in every 6-pan palettes. I think it's smart that he did that. I didn't watch his release video, reveal video, so I don't know if he addressed that, but I will say I was a little bit surprised to see him so easily just drop that idea. But I think he got a lot of feedback on that because I feel like most people were pretty on the same page. There was a consensus. There was a consensus that black is all fine and dandy, but we don't need it in every palette. I personally don't want something like this because even though if it's not a matte black, I still need something that's a little deep. But I know that for a lot of people this is going to be a nice everyday palette. But for me, this is an absolute no-go. I just would never wear something like this. Not only because I'm not a fan of like neutral shadows, at least not too often, but also because it's lacking depth. When I'm doing a neutral eyeshadow look, I want it at least to be dramatic. Are you ready for holiday makeup? Is it too early? Is it too soon? Is it too soon for holiday makeup? Okay, if so, cover your ears for the next couple of minutes because I want to talk about some sneak peeks from the MAC holiday collection. MAC's holiday collection, when does this normally come out? Sometimes MAC has 2 holiday collections, like something else comes further along, or they'll have a bigger collection and they'll just release it, like stagger the releases. These seem to be single shadows. It seems to be those sparkly shadows that they have come up for Christmas several years in a row. I think people really love them. They seem beautiful, although I kind of wish that they would do something else. But on the other hand, if it's working, like if it's not broken, don't fix it, you know, that kind of a thing. And then there is a highlighter for holiday 2021, and the pattern seems to be the swirly thing. It's almost a little bit, I don't want to say psychedelic, but you know what I'm saying, like this swirly thing. It says September, available September on different markets. The highlighter seems to be called Magnetic Attraction. I don't know if this is a new shade or if it's a sweetie. He's wagging his tail on the door. What are you dreaming about? It seems to be a light champagne. Like, how many light champagnes can you make? Like, how different can it really be from all the other light champagnes that they've made? I just wish they've had some hits. Some of their collections lately have looked really good. I am not looking at you, MAC and Cruella de Vil. That's not the one I'm talking about. That's not the one I'm talking about, but they have had quite a few collections this spring, summer that have actually looked pretty cool. But this packaging is just the exact same packaging as they always do. That black plastic packaging with the see-through lid. No one asked for that. No one asked for MAC 2017 packaging to make a return. Like, we're gonna need more than a fancy cardboard packaging to be interested in a champagne highlighter. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm harsh, that's how I feel. There is a new eyebrow gel in town, and this is from Patrick Ta, and why can't I see? It says press more, and I'm not seeing any more. This is called the Major Brow Lamination Gel, and has one of those, almost looks like a little brush, like a Barbie brush, but for your brows. I think that this product looks really cool. Is this available at Cult Beauty? Because Cult Beauty has Patrick Ta, and it's pretty easy to buy from Cult Beauty. If I make an order from Cult Beauty and this is available at Cult Beauty, I think I'm gonna buy it. I haven't been overly impressed with the things that I've tried from Patrick Ta, but I did like the brow gel. It's just a little bit of a hassle to use it, But if this is like a similar effect but easier, I could definitely be down for that. So that is something that I think I will be trying out, honestly. I had some people tag me in this, and apparently this was released last week, but I just forgot to talk about it. Sorry. This is from Glam Shop. Glam Shop has released a new flower collection, and it looks really, really cute. I will say the swatches look beautiful. Like the shimmers from Glam Shop are just so amazing, and they have released some singles in their... I was on their website. I was saving some pictures. Like the pictures you're seeing here, and I just scrolled through the new singles that they've released, because they've released some new multi-chromes and they've released some like duochrome pastel shades. And I was so close to buying things. I will say these pastel palettes look a lot like the pastel tie-dye collection that Colourpop had last year. They're pretty much the same color scheme, but the shimmers are probably more intense in these Glam Shop palettes. But I was on the site, I was thinking about picking them up, but then I saw it was the same color scheme. Not like, I don't think they're a dupe or like copycat or anything, but they were the same kind of color scheme that the Colourpop pastel palettes had last year. And I was like, even though I like those, and I actually do use them more than I thought I would, because I like mixing and matching pastel palettes with more deeper palettes, I don't need another one. I do not need another one, so I opted out. But yeah, oh, some of those new singles, they look so good. I'm like they look so good. And the swatches are so nice, and I'm like, I want it all. I want all of them. I did show you a picture of this as like a little late news in the last week's episode, because in the end of the episode I usually pop up some pictures if I have some late breaking news that was like revealed or launched in between me filming this and me editing this, because I film it on Thursday and I edit it on Friday. And I showed you that Forvr Mood, which is the candle brand by Jaclyn, again, not makeup related, but Jaclyn is a beauty guru and she's in the beauty community. Her brand is available at Sephora. I don't know if it's... Yeah, it is available now at Sephora. I will link it down below. I will say, I really want to try her brand. I've been very into scented candles lately. Maybe not this summer season, because I don't really burn. In Sweden, during like May, June, July, the sun sets so late, like sometimes after 10. So it never gets dark enough for me to enjoy burning a candle during the summer. Like, it makes no sense. Like, what am I burning a candle during daylight? It makes no sense. There's no coziness factor. But I will say that soon we'll get into autumn and I will enjoy candles again. And I would like to try the Jaclyn brand. I really hope that she will be stocked at like Cult Beauty, or maybe Sephora's Worldwide, or Beauty Bay, or just something where it would be easier for me to order something this heavy. It's not from the States. So congratulations, Jaclyn, that's super amazing. I would like to try her brand. I just don't think I will be buying from the US. Or have you bought? If you are living in Europe and you bought from Jaclyn's brand, let me know your thoughts about it. Like, how did it work out? Did you think it was worth it? Let me know. I was so excited when I saw that Game Beauty was hinting that they were releasing a new palette. They are going to release a palette that they're calling the Victory palette. Game Beauty is a makeup brand inspired by the gaming community, and I am so thrilled. Actually, just before I sat down to film this, I had a lunch break, eating some leftovers, playing some League of Legends, and I love Game Beauty. I do have a code with Game Beauty. I'm pretty sure it's Angelica. I will put it down below where you can save 10% on your order if you're buying from them. I adore the concept with Game Beauty. I really enjoy the palettes that they have had, but they haven't been like my absolute favorite formula. But I'm super excited to see what the Victory palette is going to be. The color scheme seems to be more golden or more like dark. I'm thinking that maybe this could be a neutral palette for them, because they've had two slightly more, not colorful, but I mean slightly more colorful. So I will say I am super intrigued to see what this is going to be. This doesn't have a launch date yet, but if I find some more info before this goes live, I will let you know down below. But I'm intrigued to see it. I'm always interested when indie brands are releasing more things, because I feel like they have like the bigger and the better ideas. Maybe I'm wrong. What kind of background noise am I hearing? Hello? Something's weird. Seems like Mercier has released another like version of her translucent loose setting powder. Remember when that was like the bee's knees? Everyone was using that, including me. I didn't dislike it, but I will say that it's not the best if you're having more aging fine lines on your eyes. There are powders that make you look less crepey than that one. This is going to be $39 and it is a light creating setting powder with 12-hour pore blurring, skin smoothing and no photo flashback. I think this is supposed to be a little luminous, which is something that I really enjoy. She did come out with a powder that was luminous, but that was like almost sparkly. It was like a highlighter. It was just too sparkly. So I'm thinking that this will just have a little bit of luminosity to it. I'm seeing it swatched on different models and it looks really pretty. I'm wondering though, because I see pictures of them using the powder that's meant for a deeper skin tone on a deeper skin tone, but I still feel like it's lacking a little bit. Like that doesn't seem, at least from this picture that you're seeing here, it doesn't seem like it's really deep enough. Maybe this is not how it looks at all in real life and this is just bad product photography, but I'm kind of feeling that it's lacking one more. This dog. Nobody respects me. Nobody respects me when I'm working. Oh, poor doggo. Poor doggo. We did talk about some new lipsticks by Urban Decay last week, and it seems like they're coming out with even more lip products because these are Vice Plumping Shine Balms. So these are plumping balms. Weightless lip color balm, feels like a balm, looks like a gloss. Glides on to plump and moisturize lips. Hyaluronic acid. Okay. Seems to be quite some colors. It says coming soon. I think it's cool that they are coming out with more like lip formulas, but I feel like it wasn't that long ago that they were releasing new lipsticks and new lip liners and new lip glosses. I'm guessing that they weren't as much of a long-lasting hit as they were maybe hoping for, and that's why they needed to release like a re-release or something else. I don't know. Sometimes brands confuse me. Do they confuse you too? Seems like Charlotte Tilbury is coming out with another big eyeshadow palette. My guess, now, I know I'm not ready for holiday either. I said this during the whole MAC thing, but when we are seeing things end of July, beginning of August, it is almost like 9 out of 10 times something that the brand is gonna call a holiday release. I know that a lot of people will be like, oh, it's too early for holiday releases, but for brands, it takes some time to plan and release and for people to see reviews and for buying it before the holiday release. So it makes sense because a lot of people do plan for the holiday already now. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I also wish that the holiday like the shopping season for holiday would start in like November, but that's just not the reality of things. But this is gonna be the Instant Eye Smoky Eyes. Smoky Eyes Are Forever. Wow, this name. Woo! Instant Eye Smoky Eyes Are Forever. 14 shades. Coming soon. It seems to be a warm toned neutral palette with 2 olivey green shimmers. This isn't for me, obviously, but I think a lot of people love Charlotte Tilbury's formula and they will probably love this. This bitch is opting out though. I don't want to spend that much money for something that I'm just not that interested in. I love a collab as much as the next person, I really do, but can we be a little bit, like, can we drop some? I don't want to see any more Disney princesses. I don't want to see any more Barbie, and I don't want to see any more Hello Kitty. I'm sorry, but no. Not everyone needs to do a Hello Kitty collab. This is this Spectrum collection. I mean, it looks cute, and yes, this is brushes, but no, we had enough. Everyone has had enough of the Hello Kitty. I can't muster up the energy to be excited for another Hello Kitty release. I just can't. And this comes from a person that literally got 2 of the Hello Kitty quads in the mail this week. I don't want to. I feel like there's a lot of things that I'm interested in, but I don't know if I'm gonna buy any of them. But here is something that I actually might buy if I see it, and this is a weird collab that I don't care about this, but at least it's different. This is Smashbox is having a collab with the Suicide Squad. I have a sneaking, like, there's a little, like, boom, 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 boom. There's a little ping in the back of my head saying that they had a collab with the Suicide Squad, the first movie as well. Am I correct? I feel like they did. I feel like they did, but it seems to be some of their liquid eyeshadows that they came out with, new colors, and some lipsticks, new colors, and custom packaging. There is one of these that is the, I don't know, polka dot man? I don't know, I have no idea, but it's an orange. It is a bright orange. Bright orange. If I see it, I'll get it. That's the only thing, except one of the quads from Colourpop, the mint and the brown, where I'm like, yes, if I see it, I'll get it. Ooh, and the KVD lipstick as well. But it's not like I'm running out to the store to get anything. I'm so warm. I'm so warm, but it's not like I'm running out to the store to get anything. But I think that this week had some pretty fun releases, and even though I'm not, like I said, I'm not running out to the store to buy anything, and there's nothing here that I'm like, oh my god, I need to buy it now so that I can make a dedicated video. But I'm also, I have in the back of my mind, I'm like, we're getting into holiday season. Autumn is always crazy when it comes to releases. What is the holiday release that you are the most excited to see? Like, what are you holding your breath for? What are you saving your debit card for? Like, what do you think is going to be the one? Which brand are you the most excited to see what they have for holiday? Because I'm telling you, it's just a matter of weeks until we can start talking about holiday releases every single week. So let me know, which is the brands where you're the most interested to see their holiday releases. I will say that, and this might be controversial, but I will say I think Anastasia, because they have not had any palettes for holiday for a bit. It seems like they've been a bit slow, so I'm thinking that this might be the one. This might be the season when they're releasing a new palette, and I'm kind of hoping they do, because if they do, I'm intrigued, because I really like that Mercier palette that came out last year. So that I am very much interested in, and I'm also intrigued to see if KVD can release a Balm like holiday release, if they can get back to the roots, which is awesome, unique, fun holiday makeup, because that is what the brand was like known for. They made a kick-ass palette for holiday, and I'm intrigued to see if they're able to do that now. But let me know which other brands that you are super intrigued to see what they're having for holiday. I would love to hear about it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you again on Monday for a new video. Bye!